Pardon me. Hello. I apologize for bothering you. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Preston. I'm a photography major at E&E University. I can only presume that you are a student there as well. Ah, that major seems to suit you. Well, I do want to get to know you more. That isn't why I approached you. As I said, I'm a photography student. I have a project coming up in one of my classes, and it has to do with photographing people. Or in my case, a singular person. I was wondering if I may use you as a model. Why you? Well, because if you don't mind me saying, and please tell me if I'm coming on too strong, you are by far the most gorgeous person I have ever had the honor of laying my eyes on, ever since I spotted you as a regular here in the cafe. Did that embarrass you? Please, hold that pose right there. I apologize. I just had to. You look much too adorable for me not to capture it. Just look. You look magnificent. This is what I want to capture. I want to capture raw emotions of all kinds. These days, all you get are post pictures. But what's real about those pictures? There's no depth in those pictures, so I want to bring something more to the table. I need you to do it. What do you say? I knew that a red blindfold would look the best along your skin, with matching red ropes and a red gag. Red does suit you the best. Just a few more shots and I'll take the blindfold and gag off, alright? Alright now, please stay calm and don't scream. No one will hear you, and I don't want you making your throat raw for no reason. What am I doing? For being one of the brightest at our university, that's such an inane question. I'm taking photos of you as I said I would, and you agreed to since the beginning. You didn't mean for this. I did say that I'm a photographer of raw emotions. Since I couldn't wait around for someone to kidnap you, since that is highly unlikely with how careful you are, I did it myself. I didn't know how else I could perfectly capture the fear and adrenaline without it being so short-lived. Believe me, I thought of other ways like roller coasters and spiders and such, but they would have all been such a short while, and if you saw it coming, you would have prepared yourself. It left me with no other option but this. While it did take more work, a photographer does anything and everything for a perfect photo. It was a lot easier than I thought, however. I suppose it was due to the preparation and knowledge about you I had beforehand. Oh, my beautiful naive model. Did you really think the cafe was the first time that I laid my eyes on you? It wouldn't make sense for me to ask you to be a model if I had not been watching you from afar for a prolonged time now. While I did know that you were a regular at the cafe, I didn't just stick to watching you in this environment. While you are still a pleasure to watch, I wanted to see you in other settings. See you show other emotions. I got glimpses of your frustration, your annoyance, your stress, your anger, your sadness, your confusion, your delight, your focus, and all that is in between. But I'm selfish. I wanted to capture more. Why, yes, I was taking pictures of you long before I had let you know. I also have to admit that the project was also a lie. The project isn't for school. It's more of a personal project of mine. I'm sorry. It's your eyes. There's a betrayal and hurt in them. God, it breaks my heart. There's such a beauty behind the pain. I know you trusted me, and that was the point. You have to see that. It was the only reason that I had to approach you. I'm impatient, you see. I needed to see these intense emotions as quickly as possible. And while I would have enjoyed following you around every second of the day, it was hardly realistic. I didn't know when I would get these types of emotions, if ever, so I had to create them myself. Please understand. There was no other way. I did enjoy our time together. I enjoyed the smiles that you only gave me, the laughs that you only gave me. I enjoyed even the tears that you only gave me, that you allowed me to capture as well with the camera. And as I wiped them away after, I know that I'm selfish, but know that it is because your beauty rivals any work of art that is to have ever graced the earth, and I wanted it all. I wanted you completely all to myself, and here I have you. I realized the more that I took pictures of you, the greedier I became. All of these pictures, close to the hundreds, is still not nearly enough for me. While the plan was to kidnap you and keep you only for a while, I've changed my mind. I don't think that anyone should have the honor of seeing such work of art, especially when they do not know a work of art when they see one. I've witnessed so many people walk by you without even a passing glance. Do they not know how privileged they were to be mere feet away from you? Of course they don't. Most don't. This world is not nearly as appreciative and deserving of you as I am. I would treat you like the masterpiece you are. No, I don't plan on letting you go anytime soon. You'll have everything you need right here. Don't worry. I'll take you out every once in a while. I know spots that are perfect for shooting that most don't pass by. It'll be perfect. Oh, don't think of it as me keeping you hostage. Think of it as a true, full-time job as my personal model. I assure you that you won't have a higher pay or more benefits than this. Now stay still, won't you? I'd like to tie you up in another way that will be exciting for myself, to say the least.